Folks, there's an important decision that you have the opportunity to make. On November 2nd, or even in September, when this club votes to endorse, you have the opportunity to include your voice in who's going to be the next supervisor in District 10. And there's a lot of things that we'll ask you to keep out. We'll ask you to keep out prejudices that you might have, favoritisms that you might have towards one candidate or another. But there's one thing that I think all of us will ask you to bring in to either the voting booth or to this meeting in September, and that is your common sense. And your common sense will tell you that you need leadership that works and proven advocacy to make sure these issues that we've discussed here tonight are dealt with accordingly. Now, what you'll need to make sure we have somebody who knows the issues, who stood with you on the issues, and who has the necessary skills and advocacy to get those things and items taken care of on the agenda. You know me, at least most of you do. If you don't, maybe I'll meet you. I've been here with you, and I know the issues. I understand the issues that folks in District 10 face. I stood with you here at the Potrero Democratic Club on issues like SB 792 when folks were trying to push that on past us. Even some of the folks that are sitting here on this table with me were trying to push that past us without the necessary amendments to save our parklands. I have the skills necessary in advocacy. You know, when I file a suit against the city and county, they don't go grab an intern out of City Hall and say, will you advocate on behalf of City Hall? They have skilled advocates who advocate. And there's no reason you shouldn't have the same. As a matter of fact, you would be failing yourself if you don't.
Thank you, DeWitt.
I think some people here know this room is the first theater I ever worked in, the Julian Theater in the mid-'80s. I helped install this light grid up here. I learned about theater here, and about how hard it is and how rewarding it is to try to see the world through someone else's eyes. That's what you do in theater, and that's what I think I do in the neighborhood, or have done in the neighborhood, because this is also the home of Potrero Boosters, and I've run hundreds of neighborhood meetings in this room over the years. So my entire adult life has something to do with this room. So when I think of that, or I think of my mother working long hours at the American Can Company down the street, or my father who died homeless at First and Mission on the morning of February 1st, 1984, or my own life, working 3 jobs for 15 years now, 2 of those jobs as volunteers, I think of what it means, like all of us, to truly give yourself over to this city. The ability to go way beyond public service. In this room, I learned the truth from the residents of District 10 over the years. And I've learned how to speak that truth to power. At City Hall, in this room, and lots of settings over the years. And I think that's part of the reason I have the support of people like Matt Gonzalez, who's the president of the Board of Supervisors. Well, I have the support of more community leaders from Trail Hill and Davie, people like Mr. Marie Harrison there, than anyone else in this race. Because I think that's how you earn the job of supervisor. By learning the truth, and speaking the truth, and staying on the side of the truth and the people to the very end, to the last dollar dies. I don't know if everybody up here, especially last night, thinks that that's the job of the supervisor. I do. That's the job I think we're here to do. I hope you're here to join me in it, so we can work together on that job and do that job with love and fairness, courage, and compassion, better ideas always, and hard work. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, David. And now we'll hear from Senator Jackson.
Thank you. You've heard all of the statements here tonight, but one of the things that I left out, I hope you all don't think that you're going to move over there to the shipyard. It has a lot of radiation all over the land, and you need to understand that. I wouldn't even take my dog there if I owned a dog, because I know he wouldn't last long. Well, don't take your dog either. You know, it bothers me the fact that we we the voters in the year 2000, 87% of the voters voted that the shipyard be clean to standards. But guess what? You see, they're trying to railroad this thing through, pass this land over, and give it to Lennar, which is a developer, to fast track and build something where people are going to die. And I would like to say that I just gave to Tony a minute ago, because I'm going before the Park and Rec this Thursday. The state park, it has a lot of toxins there. You shouldn't even be going there. We didn't know that in the beginning, but that was a survey that was done in 1990. And you know who was the mayor at that time? Art Agnos. Now, it finally came to me the reason why Art Agnos supported Lennar getting part of that land. Because he's part of the problem. We got people that is part of the problems that we are going through now. And I decided I was going to start calling names. Because I've been a community advocate for over 40 years. But I haven't advocated for myself, I've advocated for the other people. And I'm going to continue to do so.
Thank you very much.
Hi, and thank you once again for having me. And, you know, I love this district. My grandpa came here. My mom, he worked at the shipyard. My mom worked for SBC, AT&T, whatever they're calling themselves these days. She worked there when it was Pac Bell. I'm from a third-generation labor family. I grew up here. I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, and I've also seen the ugly here. I care about working-class families. That's the reason I'm in this race. I want to see our folks get back to work, but I want to see it done responsibly. That's why I have pushed back. Yes, I work for the Labor Council. I do. But I have pushed. It's hard to see folks, you know, who are unemployed, who don't have access to a job, continue to sit there and be unemployed. I see the 40% unemployment rate, and I have worked hard. I've put over $23 million of educational resources from City College into District 10. So when we talk about these goals and we talk about what you want to do as supervisor, you should actually look at the person who's actually brought and delivered in a responsible way to this community and has never sold out to anybody. That's what you should look at. I come from that. I come from that stock. I want to make sure that we give folks upward mobility. I fought to put GED classes into public housing. That's my values. I made sure we did not lay off a single teacher, frontline service worker at City College. That's my values. I want to make sure that this city works for you. This city is still a space for working families. I don't see that. But as supervisor, I want to bring that to the community. I want to bring that perspective where you can be a painter, an artist. You can be a carpenter or a hotel worker. You can buy a house here, you can live here, or you can be an old shipyard worker who has a third-grade education and still lives here too. That's what I want to do. Those are my values, and that's my goal, and that's why I'm running. Thank you so much for having me.